What's good, people, man? Welcome to the Afterthought here. And then this is my thoughts after seeing this list that Cowherd has made. Trying to say these are going to be the 10 most watched quarterbacks in 2018, which I think he's talking out his ass. I'm serious, folks. Like, this list is totally wrong. This guy has no idea. He obviously forgot about Blake Bortles. He forgot about Jared Goff. He obviously, you know what I'm saying, forgot about how well Drew Brees played even at 39 years old, about to be reaching 40. That was literally a one tackle away from getting this team to the NFC Championship again. Okay? And even then, you forgot about Russell Wilson, Dak Prescott, even Jameis Winston. People are going to be looking at him. They got a much even better team. Now that they've added Jason Pierre-Paul. But for one, man, let's go to the beginning. Well, not even the beginning, because you can't see Aaron Rodgers and Wentz, but they're on this list. See, Wentz, all right, before I continue, Wentz and Rodgers are the only two I can see on there. Those two I can understand because Carson Wentz did have an MVP season. Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Now, he has Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy Garoppolo is definitely going to be watched because he has the 49ers looking like a contending team. And Patrick Mahomes technically gets a pass because it's the Chiefs. Andy Reid still has a contending team over. They still got weapons, and Michael Vick's been coaching them. But everybody on this list does not deserve to be on there at all. From far as what in the hell is Andrew Luck doing on here? This guy, man. This guy ain't did anything since 2014. And last time he played a full season, because for one, I don't want to hear about that weak shoulder. Him having a bad shoulder, that's a damn excuse. This dude was ranked 30th in the pass. In passing yards, 30th. 31st in yards total, man. That guy had a horrible season. And I'm getting sick and tired of players, bring up that, the team sucks. They bring up the rest of the team sucks, so one player supposed to be above the damn team. If the entire team sucks, that means the quarterback sucks too. Because he wasn't able to make plays. You need 22 guys, offense and defense, to help you win. 11 on offense, 11 on defense to help you win games. Ain't no one guy doing it for the entire team. This ain't the NBA. Where you can have a LeBron James, literally, or a Kevin Durant, doing most of the work where everybody else just fall in. That could literally carry you, or a Russell Westbrook that could carry you to a win. This doesn't work like that in football. Football is way more complicated. It's more advanced. It's more technical than that. Okay? But Colin Cowherd got quarterbacks that clearly don't deserve to be on this list. For one, Baker Mayfield, okay? I understand he's the #1 draft pick, but look how many quarterbacks the Browns have had over the last 20-some years that were first-round draft picks that didn't do worth spit. They didn't do a damn thing. Okay? Johnny Manziel couldn't even handle that pressure. He couldn't even handle the limelight. Baker Mayfield, to me, is another Manziel, but in a different way. He's like Manziel, just a little bit, I don't say a tiny bit serious. He's still just as arrogant and cocky. And even then, this Browns team still has a lot of work. They don't even have no dangerous, threatening receiver core. Their receiver core is not threatening nobody. They have no running back right now. They don't even have no top rusher like that. The Browns ain't going to be scaring nobody. They went 0-16 last year. They didn't win a single game. You think people finna be watching just because of Baker Mayfield? That's wrong, man. Hell no, dude. How they gonna be watching Baker Mayfield? You still got Big Roethlisberger in Pittsburgh. You still got the Jacksonville Jaguars. Come on now. The Buffalo Bills, who basically went 9-7, is gonna be more watchable than the Browns. And you got AJ McCarron that finally has a chance to get him a starting role after being held back for so long. He only got a chance to start and back in 2015. That's only because Andy Dalton was gone. He was out for that season. But even then, people are going to be watching the Bills, even the Titans, Marcus Mariota. They're going to be watching the Titans way more than the Browns, and Titans is already a far better team. By far, man. Why isn't Marcus Mariota on this damn list? I don't understand it. Marcus Mariota led that team to a playoff and beat the Kansas City Chiefs, who roughly had a top 5 defense. I don't get this at all, man. Again, man. And then let's go down on this too. Why is Lamar Jackson on here? He's a rookie, okay? Ain't no telling how good Lamar Jackson's going to do because Flacco, again, Joe Flacco, to my knowledge, is still there. I don't know if they did not release Joe Flacco. Lamar Jackson's not going to get more playing time over Joe Flacco. I highly doubt it, man. Y'all correct me wrong, but I believe Flacco is still in the contract. He's still there. Unless they're going to bench him, I highly doubt they're going to bench Flacco. This might be his last season, but no, man. As long as Flacco was still in uniform, that won a Super Bowl for Baltimore Ravens, that had a contend all the time, Lamar Jackson's not going to see the damn field. Why the hell is he on this list? Same thing with Rosen. This guy here. For those that don't know, the Cardinals signed Sam Bradford over the offseason. Okay, during free agency. They gave Sam Bradford a big contract. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 40 mil for the next 3 or 4 years. If it's not 40 mil, it might be a little less than that. But Sam Bradford got a huge contract. Rosen is not going to see the field. You can look at the NFL, like the magazines, the actual scout magazines, not from these analysts. See, sometimes you can't listen to these analysts like Cowherd at all, man. Y'all can't pay attention to them because they obviously not right at all. No, the actual magazines that's done by actual journalists in the NFL that's actually talked to these NFL teams and they've actually got a clear report. Josh Rosen here is not a starter. They got 2 veteran quarterbacks that's going to be projected to start over, especially Sam Bradford, because for some reason, I don't know what it is, but people love giving Sam Bradford a lot of playing time, even though this man still has not gotten it done. Now, if it was up to me, Josh Rosen would be starting, but I'm not the general manager or I'm not the president of that team. They're going to have Sam Bradford come September starting over Rosen. Then he's not going to put him in lineup. And then here you got Sam Darnold. Now, Sam Darnold, no doubt, is one of the best college quarterbacks. But again, he's going to the New York Jets, who's a team like the Browns over the last, I say since what's the name left, since Mark Sanchez left, they haven't had a decent quarterback since. Geno Smith was over there the whole time, still couldn't do nothing. He couldn't even change him at all. He couldn't even save him. The best Geno Smith ever got was 8-8. That team is just that horrible right now. Okay? And I know Todd Bowles. I understand Todd Bowles. Like Hugh Jackson has a lot of work. It's going to take him some time, but by God, man, nobody's going to be watching the New York Jets whatsoever, man. Why the hell are they on this freaking list? I don't understand it, man. A rookie ain't going to change nothing all that well. Because I'll be honest, man, a lot of rookies we've had in the past 3 or 4 years ain't been that well at all. We've had some busts at the quarterback positions. Okay, they ain't been too big quarterbacks stand out. In Jimmy Garoppolo's case, he was under Brady and Belichick all that time. So his skill set is already top tier. Okay? And I told you, the only reason why people are going to be watching Mahomes is because that's the Chiefs. The Chiefs still got a team. They still got a squad. But Andrew Luck, and especially Deshaun Watson, I'll be honest, man, Deshaun Watson kind of struggled last year. Even in preseason. He struggled having to learn a pro-style offense. Okay? He's not in Clemson no more. You're not on a Dabo Sweeney. You're under the best of the best that got drafted. He's playing amongst grown men. Okay? No, so the defenses ran in the NFL ain't ran like it is in college. Okay? It's a totally different game. Offensive schemes are ran completely different. Only time will tell how Deshaun Watson plays in the sophomore year, but even then, man, the man missed most of the season. Deshaun Watson only played maybe, 3 or 4 games before he was out the majority of the season. And even then, like I said, even in those other games he played and he struggled. Okay? And yeah, man, Andrew Luck, man, my God, dude. Andrew Luck don't deserve to be on this list at all. He don't, man. I'm telling you, man, Andrew Luck don't even have a full team like that. He has no help. Nobody's going to... I'm telling you right now, man, people gave up on Andrew Luck a long time ago. Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, okay, Max Kellerman, all these other analysts, Chris Carter, they all gave up on Luck at least two years ago. In 2015, when Andrew Luck didn't make the playoffs and had that ranking system when he was ranked 31st to 30, and like 28 all around offensively, and this is just, like I said, this is just offensively. This is overall. His overall ranking system was 30. In the bottom tier, people gave up on Luck. Because even if you got a broken shoulder, you know how many other quarterbacks have played with injuries? And that's including Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers. That's including Peyton Manning. All these other quarterbacks that played with injuries and still got their team to the playoffs. No freaking excuses at all. None. I don't want to hear that crap, man. No, the Colts don't deserve to be on this list at all, man. Until they turn things around, man. Nobody's going to be paying attention to the Colts at all. When you got Tennessee and you got Jacksonville in the same freaking division are both playoff teams. I told you, man, the Jaguars and the Titans have become far better than the Colts. They got way more help. They're way more exciting. And even then, man, Blake Bortles should be on this list. And I'm telling you, man, Blake Bortles had a breakout year. Over 3,500 some yards and led his team to the AFC Championship. Why is he not going to be the most watched? Russell Wilson. Everybody going to be watching him due to Legion Boone being gone. How's he work with a new team? Cam Newton. Still a playoff quarterback. Why is he on this list? Where's Matt Ryan? Okay. Where's Drew Brees? You got Roethlisberger and Brady that are still around. Everybody going to be watching them. Especially Roethlisberger. All eyes going to be on him definitely. Roethlisberger is definitely on the hot seat. Because people are trying to wait to see if he go retire this season. Now that Todd Haley's out there anymore. And the Steelers still got a far better team than what's over here, man. Why is he on this list? Man, these analysts, man, like Cowherd officially needs to get his quarterback card revoked. He has no business talking about any of these quarterbacks. Because again, man, Jackson and Rosa are not going to get playing time. Because Sam Bradford and Flacco are going to start over them because they're veteran quarterbacks. Okay? And these are teams that are struggling right now. They don't even have a good offense. At least in Mahomes and Jimmy Garoppolo's case, these two teams actually got potential. Now, for everybody that's talking about Colin Kaepernick, this and Colin Kaepernick that, Jimmy Garoppolo came in here late last season, in the middle of the season. It was already 8-9 games in. This guy came in there and won and got them like, what was it, like 7 games straight. He got this Niners team up to, what was it, like 8 or 9 wins. He came in there and won literally 6-7 games straight and beat the Jacksonville Jaguars at the #1 defense. Okay? Jimmy Garoppolo and Patrick Mahomes, out of all these people, out of all these other quarterbacks, they're going to have much better seasons. Deshaun Watson, no. Andrew Luck, hell no. This guy, no, man. This team came from over 16. Like I said, these 4-0, man. So why the hell is he putting rookies so high right now? To put these rookies above these veterans right now, these other quarterbacks is still disrespectful. And even Jared Goff. Look at the Rams right now. The LA Rams have a chance to make a go for the Super Bowl right now. The Rams are stacked with numerous talent, man, offense and defensively. Why is it Jared Goff going to be the most watched in 2018? Again, I don't understand it. You forgot what Jared Goff done? And Jared Goff had a rough rookie year, okay? Jeff Fisher, had a rough rookie year for him. He didn't do much at all, so people was calling him trash. He sucks. But here you got McVay come in there. Sean McVay, who is 37 years old, the youngest quarterback in NFL history, basically is able to turn Jared Goff's career completely around and have him looking like a contender. Why isn't Jared Goff of the LA Rams in this list? Yeah, okay, I understand Aaron Rodgers and Carson Wentz. Okay, they deserve to be on there. But the rest of these quarterbacks, hell fucking no. And let's go to these comments, man. You got people who are Captain Saban who got the cape on. Now, I want y'all to look at this idiot here, man. Just hear me before you see me. He says, Zeta Real, get your fast rates, my man. He first hurt his shoulder in week 3 of 2015. Again, an excuse. Still played half the season. And beat the Super Bowl champion Broncos with a lacerated kidney. For one, dude, the Broncos weren't the same after they won that Super Bowl. I'm telling you, man. Now, you had no Peyton Manning. All right? Gary Kubiak was not that great of a coach at all. Let's just be honest. Okay? Let's just be honest. You had a team with Trevor Siemian on there. Okay? The Broncos were not the same freaking team. Brock Osweiler wasn't even there. He left. He left and went to Houston. So that doesn't even count. Come on now, this bull crap, man. And then he went on to throw 444 yards. First of all, this 444 yards, that's a lie. Andrew Luck had 4,200 yards. Aaron Rodgers had 4,400 yards, but Aaron Rodgers actually got his team to the NFC Championship with way more injuries than the Colts. I repeat, most of the Packers starters were all out and hurt in that season. You had Tom Montgomery, who was a slot receiver after going at running back. That's how bad it was. A. Lacy went downhill after that. So I don't want to hear this. This is an excuse, man. No, Aaron Rodgers had this much yards. Andrew Luck was ranked 8th. You had Breeze, Matt Ryan. You had Dak Prescott. You had Aaron Rodgers all above him. Okay? No, I don't want to hear this excuse. This is bullcrap. With a bum shoulder, he still ain't got his team to the damn playoffs. See, a Terrell Ross, he played terrible too. This guy been watching Andrew Luck for most of his career. Andrew Luck throws, I told y'all, man, Andrew Luck throws like 3 or 4 interceptions a game. It's just like his last name is. He's lucky. The man is extremely lucky. Andrew Luck can win a game to save his own life. Come on now. When the game really comes down to it, in playoff time, Andrew Luck does not show up at all. Because I remember against the Patriots, he got his ass blown the hell out. Now look, I even mentioned this. Look at Chase Keenum right now. And even there, man, Keenum should be on this list. Keenum had a way better season last year when Keenum won 14, got the team to 14-2. Like, Luck got injured and Keenum came in there and won like 7 games straight with no losses. Again, Cowherd is disrespecting these other quarterbacks. He really is. And even Derek Carr right now. You got John Gruden back in the Oakland Raider coaching staff. Derek Carr for to have a way better season. Why isn't Derek Carr for to be the most watched? And the Raiders are getting ready to move to Vegas. See, everybody go watching Derek Carr because they want to see the Raiders win a championship, bring a championship to Oakland before they move. Why isn't Derek Carr going to be the most watched in 2018? I still, for the life of me, have no idea why he left out these other quarterbacks. You can't put rookies above these veteran quarterbacks. You just cannot do it, man. I'm sorry. Y'all saw what happened with Lonzo Ball in the NBA. LeVar Ball is a perfect example why you shouldn't be talking too highly of rookies. Okay? Let's just be honest, man. A lot of these rookies, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these rookies may play good at college, but when they get to the pro football, it's a different story. And Sam Bradford is a perfect example of that. Chase Keenum, perfect example. I don't know why the Vikings even decided to pay Kirk Cousins instead of paying Chase Keenum and keep him on there. That was a stupid move. But only time will tell how far Kirk Cousins will do with that roster. But so this is what I said, right? This is what I said, man. Because I told you, man, that 4,400. No, man, he didn't get that at all. That was Aaron Rodgers. This is the last thing I said. In 2016, Aaron Rodgers had 28 yards, in which he led his team to the NFC Championship with more injuries. Luck had 40 yards, but was 8-8 and 30 in points, 31st in yards, and 30th in the passing yards. Now, if y'all remember that the very first video I put out on YouTube 3 years ago, I told y'all that. I told y'all this was the reason why the Colts was never going to make the playoffs, yet alone get to no AFC Championship like most of y'all predicted. Like those gematria idiots, like RFG, the chosen one, Zachary K. Hubbard especially, Bobby Bizarre, Cut Cash Specials, all those guys took the Colts and Vikings only because of some type of conspiracy theory. And all of them were dead wrong. Most of them did not watch the entire season, and now you know. Now you see why. Okay? Some of these people that get on these YouTube got the cape on and don't even know they facts at all. They don't know what the hell they even talking about. And this is fact. 2014, that 2013-2014 season, that was the last thing Andrew Luck, the 2014-2015 season was the last thing Luck ever did. Yeah, it was 2014 in the playoffs that year. Yeah, it was 2013-2014. That was the last thing he did. Yeah, 2014-2015 season, last thing he did. He didn't do nothing else. The 2014 was in the playoffs, the last thing he ever done. Okay? Yeah, he beat the Denver Broncos, but when it came down to the Patriots, he got spanked. He couldn't figure it out, and he was healthy too. He was healthier that year. Could not figure it out at all. No, Andrew Luck gets no respect. None, man. And like I told y'all, there been many people who basically had faith in Andrew Luck, who placed Andrew Luck highly on the pedestal. And Andrew Luck let them down every freaking time. No, man, most of it, like I said, like Kyler Cowherd here is the only one that's in denial. He's the only one who's not talking with good sense at all, who still can't get it through his head. Sam Bradford is just not that good right now. Unless Sam Bradford gets back to the AFC Championship or gets his team to the playoffs again, he gets no respect from me at all. None, man. And again, we don't know how this other head coach is going to do. Because Chuck Pagano is gone. You know, so he got fired. You know, so he's one of the coaches that lost their job recently. So, again, man, coach can't be on this list. Nobody's going to be paying attention to him. Just like everybody's not going to be paying attention to the damn Browns. Nobody paid attention to the Browns since after 2002. And that was the very last time they made postseason. So why in the hell is Baker Mayfield on this list? I still don't understand. And why would you put two rookies that's not going to see the field? Okay, because as long as Joe Flacco's in a Baltimore uniform, Lamar Jackson's not going to see the field. Now, this is Joe Flacco's on the hot seat this season officially. And Joe Flacco don't turn things around and get his team to at least 10 or 11 wins, he's going to be fired. They're going to replace him with Lamar Jackson. But till then, Lamar Jackson's going to be on the bench, and so is Rosen. And then engage Sam Bradford that huge contract, man, that big old contract for the next 4 seasons. Again, man, Colin Cowherd, either he's not paying attention at all, he's not looking at what's going on in the offseason, or he just does not care. It would sound like Colin Cowherd is being too biased. And this is the second time where somebody like me has had to check him. If you watch The Legend of Winning, a.k.a. Low, he checks Colin Cowherd when he did his basketball list. Okay, y'all should watch that. Colin Cowherd got put on blast by 2 or 3 other YouTubers for not knowing what he's talking about, not understanding what he's talking about at all. No, Colin Cowherd officially cannot talk about no more other quarterbacks. And you still got guys like Cam Newton, Drew Brees, Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers, Chase Keenum, Jared Goff, Blake Bortles, and Marcus Mariota, who've had much better seasons that's still playing right now currently. I told y'all, and I'm going to say this again. The only 4 quarterbacks on this list are going to be watched, and that's Aaron Rodgers, Carson Wentz, especially Carson Wentz now that Nick Foles has won a Super Bowl as a backup. People gonna be watching to see if Carson Wentz gonna get caught slipping. If he's gonna have a down year, if the pressure's gonna get to where he can't do as well, and they start Foles again. And then Jimmy Garoppolo and Patrick Mahomes. Them the only 4 that's gonna be watched. Everybody else on this list can basically, as far as I'm concerned, kick rocks. Until I see otherwise. Anyways, folks, but y'all comment, you know what I'm saying? Y'all like us, subscribe. Y'all comment who y'all want to see is the most watched. Who is y'all favorite quarterback as of right now? And I want to see from y'all own opinion. Who do y'all think is going to have a breakout season? Let's just say that. Who's going to have a good 2018 out of all these quarterbacks in the NFL? Because what Colin Cowherd needs to understand, these quarterbacks are the only other quarterbacks in the league. You got much other quarterbacks. It's a 32 league season. Okay, it's a 32 team season. Okay. These guys, you got other quarterbacks right now that could actually have better seasons. Like I said, you got A.J. McCarron that has a chance to get a starting role in Buffalo. Buffalo went 9-7 last year. They made the playoff. They're a playoff team. Okay, you got much other teams right now. Like I said, Jameis Winston and Tampa Bay Buccaneers can have a good year. Derek Carr with the Oakland Raiders. You got so many other quarterbacks right now that has a chance to actually have a better season. Chase Keenum right now is with the Denver Broncos that still got Emmanuel Sanders and Demaryius Thomas. Okay. Even though they don't have the same coaching staff, they still got help offensively. Why isn't Chase Keenum on this list after he took his team to the NFC Championship? Like I said, these are questions that still remain. Drew Brees, disrespected. Okay? No, man, I'm sorry, Colin Cowherd, but I have to do this. It's just like, for example, right? Back 3 years ago, like 2 seasons ago, right? When Dak Prescott was to go take over the starting role because Tony Romo kept getting injured, and Colin Cowherd kept talking against Dak Prescott, right? He said the rookie go do lousy. The Cowboys only gonna win 8-8 again. They're not this, they're not that. And sure enough, Dak Prescott stepped up for an injured Tony Romo and won 12 games straight. Only lost 2 losses. That man won like 10, 11 games straight. He only lost 2 games that entire season. Basically proved that he's the answer. Basically proved what he can really do. He showed his full potential. And Colin Cowherd from then on changed his mind with the Cowboys. So I'm just letting y'all know there's been times when Colin Cowherd here has been totally wrong. All right? Like right now, he's completely wrong with this list at all. Like I said, there's quarterbacks on the list that don't deserve to be on there. Man, y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all real soon.